Hey guys, so I'm finally making my braces video, and so I got braces, and I got them about, let me see, so 4 days ago, and so I'm just gonna kind of tell you about my experience and why I got them and how it's been going so far. Now let me go ahead and just show you my braces right now. And so I got the first 6 are ceramic, and the ones that I guess the 3 back teeth are just the regular braces. So the reason that I got ceramic is because I'm, I guess, an adult, and I'd rather not, you know, have metal braces. It's kind of embarrassing. I'd rather have something a little bit more discreet. So that's why I chose these ceramic braces. They are a little bit more expensive than the regular braces. I don't know by how much, but my dentist, my orthodontist, said it was the same price as Invisalign. So I don't know, I guess it depends on, you know, how much all of that is in your area or at your doctor or whatever. So the reason that I did a video 4 days after I got them rather than immediately after is because I didn't want to give you guys a really skewed review of how it is, because the first couple of days were difficult. So let me just tell you about, I guess, the procedure or whatever. And so I went to the orthodontist and to get them put on, and it was very easy. Like, it was so much more easier than I thought. I thought it was going to be like this painful procedure where they like open your mouth like super wide, and your mouth is open for like hours on end. It actually took probably like 25 or 30 minutes. It was really quick. And what they did was they propped my mouth open with like these plastic things, so it like pulled your lips back so your lips wouldn't go over your teeth and make them like wet with saliva or whatever. So they did a full cleaning on my teeth. They dried them off, and then they painted this glue on each one of my teeth where they would glue the braces on. After that, they glued each little bracket onto my teeth, and then they shined this like light over it to set it. So that took probably maybe like 10 minutes or 10 or 15 minutes. After that, they had me brush my teeth to get rid of any like excess glue or excess you know, product on my teeth, and then they put in the wire. And when they put in the wire, I guess there's like a little lock, or they basically turn each one of your brackets to lock the wire in place. I think they did that to the back ones. In the front ones, they used clear rubber bands in order to hold the wire in place. Now, the thing with the clear rubber bands that the dentist was like, you know, be careful, is that they stain super easily. So the dentist was like, you know, stay away from orange juice. I think they said anything with chicken broth, as it stains it really easily. Like red wine, which I don't drink at all. I think red wine's really gross, but just things like that they can stain them easily. And they also said after I get them on, when I eat, try to put the food into the back of your mouth and chew with the back of your mouth, so your front teeth won't you know, get rubbed against the food as much, so it'll prevent them from staining as bad. So I'm like, okay, whatever, that's fine. So after I got them on, they said that evening / the next morning, it's going to be super sore. So be prepared for that. So right after I got them on, there was no pain at all. So it just felt like I had stuff on my teeth. Throughout the day, I kind of felt a little bit more soreness. Like when I would bite down like that, it would feel sore, and it would feel really like tender and just kind of like a sore feeling. That night and the next morning, it was, so I guess, how do I say it? It was way better than I thought it would be in terms of pain. Now, if I didn't bite down, the pain was maybe like, out of a scale of 1 through 10, it was maybe like a 3. But if I bit down, it was it's not that it hurt, it was really sensitive. And it was still sore, but it was mostly sensitive, especially my front teeth. Like if I could barely bite down on my front teeth because they felt so like sensitive. So I only felt, I guess, uncomfortable is when I was like biting down. The first thing I ate was yogurt after I got them, and that was like several hours after, and it was fine. After I got home, I was like starving, so I'm like, okay, let me just eat like, I had like fish and like rice and stuff. So that was definitely a challenge because my teeth were super, super sensitive, and I tried to like chew with my back teeth, and even those teeth were very sensitive, and I felt like so much of my food got stuck in my teeth. Like I was like, there's no way I can eat in front of, like in public, because all of it would be like in my teeth. And I looked in the mirror, and it wasn't too bad. It was mostly stuck in the back areas, and I could just like kind of like pick it out with my finger. That sounds gross, but whatever. And they said, they were like, you know, brush your teeth after every meal, floss after every meal, just so food won't get stuck up there, and so you won't get cavities, so you won't get infections, things like that. So let me tell you about, so the first probably 2 or 3 days it was very sore. In terms of like movement, because I always want to know when I watch people's videos about braces or when I read about their reviews, I want to know like if they've noticed their teeth moving, like, you know, days after they got them on. So I have not noticed any like movement to the eye. Like when I look in the mirror, nothing looks really different. However, when I floss, it is, I can feel that it's tighter in between some teeth and it's loose between others. Now, my first 4 teeth, like when I used to floss before I got braces, it was very, it was kind of like tight. So you would feel that like pop up and then you would pop it down. Right now, there is no resistance whatsoever. So I'm kind of like, because I don't want to, you know, I don't want my 4 front teeth to have a huge gap in it, but you know, I'm sure it's all part of like the movement process. Where was I? Okay, flossing. So flossing is the worst thing ever. Like it sucks so bad. Because what you do, you can't just floss up and regular because you have the wire. So what you have to do, and I'm looking down because I have this little floss thing that they gave me. No, this isn't it. There it is. Hold on. Okay, so they gave me these little super floss things from the dentist, and this is supposed to help you get the floss in and out of your teeth. So the floss that they give you, which is the super floss, do you see, it has this little stiff little pick thing right here. Then it's really fat, and then it becomes thinner. So this is not the thickness of regular floss. This is still way thicker than regular floss. So first of all, I don't think this is the best thing to use, or for me at least it isn't, because so what they have you do is, or what you have to do when you floss is you have to kind of like, and I won't be able to do it on camera because it takes me like forever to floss it through, but they basically have you like feed it through behind the wire and then floss and then pull it back out and then do it again for each tooth. So that is a huge pain in the ass. Like I hate flossing, and I don't use this floss because this is way too thick for me. Like if I were to try to pop this or even this part in between my teeth, like it is so painful. So I just use the regular floss, and it takes me probably, and this is gonna sound like way too long, it probably takes like 10 or 15 minutes for me to floss because I have to stand in front of the mirror and I like feed the floss through, pull it back out, floss, and then pull it back out and do it for the rest of my teeth. So the reason I said flossing is the worst is because not only is it super time consuming, but it's really, really painful for me. And I don't know if it's like that for everybody, but especially the teeth that we're trying to move the most, which is like my canine teeth up here. It feels like a knife is going between my gums. Like that's the only thing I can describe it as. I have to like literally brace myself before I like floss up because it hurts so bad. and it has gotten better since I got the braces. So hopefully it's just gonna, you know, get less and less painful, but it is very difficult to floss for me, at least, because it hurts so bad. So I got my braces about 4 days ago, and I think most of the sensitivity has gone away. I haven't really limited myself in the types of food I've been eating, and I guess in the sense of right now I'm not gonna eat a sandwich like biting into, because not only are my front teeth just still a little bit sensitive, I just don't want like all of the bread and all of the stuff to just like plunge under my braces. So what I do is, if I do eat a sandwich, if I eat some pizza, I just cut it up in little pieces and stick it to the back of my mouth and chew at the back of my mouth, because right now that's the easiest thing to do. And it's gotten easier each day I've had it. So it's not like you can't eat anything and it hurts really bad, or it's, you know, super weird. It definitely gets so much better. It's getting better like every day since I've had them. So the biggest thing for me is I don't like the way they look on me. And that's because I feel like they make my lips stick out way more, and they're already really big to begin with, so it kind of looks freaky. It also, I feel like it makes my teeth bigger, and I don't know. I'm sure I'll get used to it, but I don't really like the appearance of it. And I guess lastly, if you guys are wondering, the reason I only got the top teeth done is because my orthodontist said he does the top teeth first, and then I come in later to get the bottom braces. And he said the reason for, and I don't know if this is for everybody, but the reason for my specific case was because he wants to move the front teeth up a little bit, so when I get the bottom ones, they won't be hitting the brackets, because he said people with my type of bite, when they get both at the same time, they usually, when they bite down, it can pop the bottom bracket off, because the front tooth kind of gets under it and pops it off. So I'm definitely so happy that I didn't get both at the same time, because I think it would be so much more pain and so much more, I'd be so much more insecure, and it would just be it would be like more difficult to eat. On my bottom row, I'm getting all metal braces because they don't do ceramic on the bottom, just because your top teeth can knock them off still very easily, and they're way more, they can, if you get hit in the mouth, or if you bite down or something, ceramic braces can shatter, whereas metal braces, they don't shatter, they can just pop off. So if the ceramic brace shatters, some of it's still gonna be stuck on your tooth, and it's gonna be jagged, and it's just gonna cause like a huge issue. So yeah, that's why they haven't, they're gonna do it later. So I got them put on, I believe it was February 25th or 26th, and my next appointment is April 22nd. And I feel like that is a little bit long. I kind of want to get back in there, tighten, keep on going, but whatever. Oh, and the amount of time they said it would take was 24 months, which is 2 years, which I'm not gonna do, because I can't have braces on for 2 years, because I'm gonna lose my mind. But what the dentist said is my teeth are gonna straighten out pretty quickly. The biggest thing that I want is I want to have my smile open up, so make it wider, and he said that's what takes longer. So he said basically after my teeth straighten out and I've kind of gotten a wider smile, I can tell him when I'm satisfied and we can take them off. Yeah, so I think that is it. If you guys have any questions, please put them down in the comments, and I'll answer them like as soon as I can. And I guess, yeah, I'll make another video probably in 1 week, 2 weeks-ish. When I see movement, I'll definitely make a video. I'm going to post a picture of what my teeth looked like before I got my braces on, so you guys can see. And yeah, I'll post an update video in 1 or 2 weeks. Oh, quick thing. So disregard my ridiculous crimpy hair, because I tried to do like a style and it didn't really work out as planned, so I just had to put it back. And I'm so excited. I'm going to, right now I'm going on a, I keep wanting to say cat safari. No, I'm going on to a wildcat reserve. It's about an hour away and I'm really excited. So, because I like animals and I like tigers and lions and panthers and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about that. So I'll, and if you guys don't follow me already on Instagram, I always make updates all the time on there. So I'll post my Instagram account up in the, up there. So you guys can follow me, and yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.